Have you failed at something recently? If so, you're definitely not alone. Most highly successful people failed multiple times before going on to achieve phenomenal success. You may have failed an exam, failed at a business or relationship, but that does not make you a failure. Failure hurts, but as Oprah Winfrey said, failure is another stepping stone to greatness. It's not how many times you fail, but what you do after you fail that counts. So in this video, I share with you some steps for bouncing back after a failure. The first thing you need to do after a failure is to accept the situation. Be brutally honest with yourself. Give yourself permission to release any feelings of anger, blame, or self-doubt. The faster you come to terms with your feelings, the faster you're going to be able to move forward. Sit with the failure long enough to reflect on what happened and to find ways to avoid it happening again. Put things into perspective. Failure doesn't mean that it's all over. It simply means that you didn't succeed this time around. Remind yourself of your why. What are the reasons you wanted to achieve the thing in the first place? Are those reasons still valid? Reflecting on your why strengthens your resolve. If you have a big enough why, you can bounce back from any failure. Think back to situations where you failed and that failure eventually led to success. Ask yourself, where did I go wrong? What factors did I not consider? What can I do better next time? It is said that failure is only failure if you don't learn from it. And every time you fail, there's a clue to your future success. Instead of focusing on your shortcomings, focus on the future. Adopt a positive attitude that will help you to create new opportunities in future. Plan your next move. How can you apply the lessons that you've learned to the future to ensure that you get a different result? Once you've analyzed the situation, learned your lessons, and decided that it is worth it, you're ready to pick yourself up and hit the ground running again. Thomas Edison was one of the most successful innovators, yet he failed 10,000 times at trying to refine the light bulb. When questioned about his apparent failure, he said, "I didn't fail 10,000 times. I successfully found 10,000 ways that did not work." I've had students who failed an exam and were so distraught that they wanted to give up. And I understand, because I've had failures as well. I remember when I was 18, I left my native Trinidad and Tobago to go to study at a French university. And I was studying languages, French, Spanish and Portuguese. And my first translation exam was from Spanish to French, and I failed that exam. And it was a huge wake-up call for me. So I discussed it with my lecturer, and I realized that all my classmates were native French speakers. So errors in French were just not tolerated. So then I needed to step up my game. So what did I do? When my friends were going to the cinema, I would stay at the library and study and read. I worked consistently to ensure that I never failed again. Some of my classmates thought that I was so brilliant. And the truth is that I wasn't any more brilliant than they were. I just had the ability to refocus and the discipline to work my plan. You need to be persistent. It is said that an expert is someone who has failed more than anyone else in his field. When you fail, persist. And if by chance you fail again, try again. Still don't give up. Success comes through dedication and hard work. As author Samuel Beckett said, "Ever tried, ever failed. No matter. Try again. Fail again. Fail better. The better we fail, the closer we are to success." Failure is not falling down. Failure is refusing to get back up. As former British Prime Minister Winston Churchill said, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." And the Japanese proverb says, "Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. When we fail, it can really affect our self-esteem, and we want to withdraw into our shell and not have to deal with anyone else for a while. We want to wallow in self-pity. But we must resist the urge to do that, because At this time, we need to connect with supportive friends, family, colleagues. It's never easy to talk about our failures and to be vulnerable. But a supportive friend can help to encourage us and might even be able to provide some insight on their own failures and how they overcame them. While it's essential to connect with supportive friends and family, connecting with a mentor can be a game changer. For instance, if your business is unsuccessful, you may be able to connect with someone who has succeeded in the same field, and that person can then mentor you. Success leaves clues, and successful persons are often keen to share their insights with you. You may even learn from some of their failures, and it can certainly broaden your perspective. Failure, especially when it happens repeatedly, can be a bitter pill to swallow. But with the right attitude, we can leverage our failures and soon be on the path to success again. American pastor and author T.D. Jakes said, "A setback is a setup for a comeback." Share with us in the comments, how do you bounce back after failure? Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. See you soon.